this is my roots. So I wanted to have this business, to actually honor my mother who was doing this back home, and to at least uplift the embroidery business industry in our hometown in Lumban, Laguna.
Amiel, congratulations!
Thank you.
Grand opening of Noble Creations shop here in
Artesia.
Yeah.
You're actually an architect by profession.
Yes, I am. Yes.
So ikwento mo naman sa amin kung paano from being an architect, being someone from the Philippines, napunta sa being a shop owner here sa Amerika.
I was born and raised in Lumban, Laguna, where it's the embroidery capital of the Philippines, and a proud son of my mom who is actually an embroiderer. She hand embroiders barong Tagalog. So I grew up with my surroundings with this kind of business, this industry. I took up architecture in college. So I am kind of like, into drawings and all that. We do hand paintings before.
Hand paintings sa fabric.
Sa fabric, yes.
Wow, okay.
Yes, that's what we usually do back home. And then when I went to the States, I did my part of working in an electrical construction firm where I was a draftsman and a estimator. Then I moved to restaurant industry. And there's a fast food company. I worked there for 7 years, where I saved enough money to put up this business, which I've always dreamed about.
There's a lot of Philippine-inspired clothing brands. There's modern Filipiniana. There's traditional ones. What would you say would be the unique qualities of Noble Creations?
Well, Noble Creations were a family-owned business. It's our way of living. The knowledge, the tradition, the history are all included in all the dresses that we make. So that's what I'm really proud of.
I was also born and raised in the Philippines, and alam ko pag sinabing Lumban, Laguna, talagang bordahan. Our family had a garment factory in the Philippines also, pero RTW, so ready to wear. But I'm kind of familiar with, borda, hand-painted, this one, hand-embroidered as well, right?
Yes.
And how are you making it accessible though? Kasi alam mo naman yung mga dito na pinanganak at lumaki, Filipino-American second, third, fourth generation, they want to connect, but they don't want to be as traditional. And I see that you have some traditional stuff, but even non-traditional stuff.
Yes, that was actually the main goal, to make a Filipinianas and Barong Tagalog relatable to the new generation as well. Not just the traditional way that we do it or the looks of it, but adding the modern touch to what we have. We're actually lucky too, like this generation, that we have an explosion of Filipino pride, and they really wanted to connect with our culture. And it's that chance that we're trying to get, that high chance that we're trying to attract them more. Like, this is what we're presenting you guys. This we think you will like, and it actually clicked.
And it's nice to have an actual brick and mortar, a shop like this where people can come, try on the clothes, feel the fabric, right, and see how it's made. Because I know that when you started, even as when you were still a manager at a fast food company, you already had an online shop.
Our items, the Barong Tagalog and Filipinianas, we do have a different measurement than the regular dress shirt that we buy online or the American type of dresses. And we do understand that there will be, the wrong size. That's why we have those returns and all that we try to accommodate. For we thought that brick and mortar store is a dying industry already, just because of the explosion of online or e-commerce business. But our traditional item needs to be felt, need to be seen, need to be tried on. So that's why the concept of having still a brick and mortar store and trying to make it as nice as this one.
Right. You're also trying to elevate,
yes,
right?
Yes.
The pieces that are here, and in a way elevating the culture, because this is really it's more connected to the culture and the heritage more than anything. And also for myself, I've been to other Filipino shops here, and I've never seen quite an extensive line of products. They have kids clothing as well for little girls, and also small barongs for little boys. They have barongs, they have traditional, they have modern, they have hand embroidered, they have you have everything. Is everything made in the Philippines?
Everything is made in the Philippines. We make it a fact that everything will have to be made in the Philippines. So it's an industry that helps me here in the US, but also a source of living for our kababayans back home. And we try to cater to as much as we can to everybody, every sizes, every color, every age.
Right.
We'd love to be that business that will cater for everybody.
Yeah. Si Amiel Noble po ay living his American dream dito sa Amerika sa pamamagitan ng pagiging small business owner. At yan po ang ganda dito sa Amerika, di ba? Kung tayo po ay magsisipag sa tulong po ng ating komunidad, we are able to achieve and live our American dream. Yan din po ang layunin ng East-West Bank na patuloy na umaagapay sa ating Asian American community at sa mga small business owners sa kanila pong mga programa in order to raise our community. East-West Bank opened their doors in 1973 with a simple mission to help Asian Americans connect to the mainstream and pursue new opportunities. 50 years later, they're still leading the way, building new bridges of diversity and representation. As we look ahead, they'll continue to give our AAPI community the confidence to reach further.